One of the Bible verses that scares me so much in scripture is Matthew 7, verse 21 to 23. And I'm going to read that real quick. It says this: "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, 'Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name?' And then I will declare to them, 'I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness.'" The reason why this Bible verse scares me so much is because Jesus wasn't necessarily speaking about people that have not heard the gospel. He wasn't speaking about people that will say they are unbelievers. He was actually speaking to people that definitely know the gospel. I mean, they have done things in his name, performed many signs and wonders, prophesied, and all of these things, the things that today we will see and say, this is a great man of God, this is a great woman of God. Yeah, Jesus is saying that there are some people that are doing all of these things, yet, even though they are doing it in his name, he will say to them, "Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. Depart from me, for I knew you not." And it makes me want to sit down and truly know, what is the will of God for me? What is the will of God? What does he desire of me to do in this season of my life? What is exactly the will of the Lord for me? But you cannot know the will of the Lord if you do not spend time with him, because guess what? These people, even though they have demonstrated or they continue to demonstrate some degree of power and activity is not the same as intimacy with him. And he desires intimacy. When he called the disciples, before he sent them out to do anything, he called them first to be with him. I say this to say, you need to spend time with the Lord. You need to go back to the place of intimacy, go back to worship, go back to like flaming the fire of your personal altar where you sit down, you study the word for yourself, you pray, you just fellowship with the Lord, you worship in secret where it doesn't have to be in a gathering. A lot of us, we've gotten used to jumping from one prayer meeting to another, from going to conferences and all of these things that we do that are not necessarily bad things. But if you're doing all of these things that are just activity, you can spend time, you can spend every day, 7 days in church, but if you are not having that personal time of fellowship, you may just be one of those that Jesus will say, "I knew you not," because he has not been there with you. How do you know to do the will of the Father if you've not sat with the Father to understand him, to know what is it that he desires for you to do for him, or to even just feel his presence, to just allow him to enjoy you as his child? Whatever you do, spend time with the Lord.